Welcome back to the Jason Rantz Show. Breaking Hearts and Hips coming to ABC in the next few weeks. I don't think I've ever been more excited for a television show, a show in which they feature dates that will end after dinner at 4:30. Lots of drama between contestants who are wondering who took their heart medication. The Bachelor is coming back, except it's called the Golden Bachelor. And in this case, it features senior citizens. And please find out the exact date of the first episode, because this is must-see TV. Remember when that was a thing, or are you too young for that? Do you remember must-see TV?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you really? You liar.
I do.
No, there was a little bit of confusion in your yes. But okay,
well,
I'll go with it.
Googling and talking.
I don't feel as old anymore. This is really must-see TV. They announced today 71-year-old retired restaurateur Jerry Turner from Indiana. He's going to be the Bachelor. He very clearly dyes his hair. Does he look 71 to you?
No, he looks like 45.
Right? He does not look 71.
It would be more fun if he looked way older.
I wanted a geriatric. I wanted someone who had a walker.
His name is Jerry.
Ah, there we go.
Pretty close.
I wanted someone with a walker. I wanted someone with like a face that looked like he's experienced a thing or two in his life. But he's 71 years old. I guess they can't have someone who's so old they end up dying on the show.
Can have it in the Oval Office.
What if they had to replace the Bachelor in the middle of the season? I mean, you do have to get someone who's relatively healthy.
It just says Mondays this fall.
Well, it doesn't give us
It doesn't give a
date.
specific date. Probably September something.
So this is, and you know, this whole show is going to be both sad but also funny. And I mean this with all love to audience members who are elderly. And I'll be elderly soon. I mean, that's probably a lie. I'll probably be dead by I'm 52. But I mean, I'll probably be elderly at some point, like everyone. And I don't mean to mock the elderly, but this is funny. Come on. I mean, come on.
This is definitely
funny. This is
funny.
hysterical.
I would like to think even old people could laugh at the concept
I think
of this.
they would too. But there is something, just part of this is both inspiring, but also sad, because in this case, and I imagine it's going to be the case for pretty much every single contestant, is that he was married 43 years. And back in 2017, his high school sweetheart named Tony fell and died. Now, I don't know if it was a result of the fall or something caused her to, like a medical issue caused her. But I mean, that is so incredibly sad. They're all going to be widowers. And by the way, if there's the one who's never been married, the Jane Fonda type, don't go with her. There's something wrong. But this is a show that has been defined by, let's be honest, slutty young people. And I say this knowing someone who's on the show, a friend of Jordan Kimball's. He's my man, my boy. Do the kids still say that? Kind of, maybe.
Not anymore after you say it like that.
Oh, he is my boy. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it can flow next time.
There's some exceptions to the rule, but every single season is defined by a whole bunch of drunken fights. And how much drinking maybe they'll have some rosé, I guess. But when you're going to bed at 5:30, when's the fighting going to happen? They're going to fight over medication. Whose pill box is this? Or where did my pill box go? And usually someone does end up going to the hospital. That takes on a completely different narrative if that happens here. There's always that tease or teaser for the upcoming episode, and it ends with some shouting, some tears, some pointing of the finger, and then just in the background, you see an ambulance and the sirens going off on the next Bachelor. And then you're like, oh, so who's someone get into a fight? What's going to go on? But can we expect that from or is it because they are older, they're more proper?
You think they're going to be respectful? I think they would be more cranky.
And isn't this more depressing when you think about there's two people go to the end, or sometimes three, I can't remember. I think it's two. And the Bachelor has to pick who he is going, or she, when it's the Bachelorette, going to propose to. You're going to have someone up there who lost her husband in like 2019 or 2017, like he lost his wife, who's going to be in love thinking I finally found someone, only to be devastated.
It's kind of bleak.
Right?
Kind of a bleak outlook on
Because
something you said you were excited about.
But at least in the other ones, like it's a 32-year-old or maybe, and that's probably on the old scale for the show. They usually have like the old, quote unquote, the old people. The oldest like 37 years old. Someone who will have an entire lifetime to find another love of their life as they feel this person's their love. The person's got maybe what, a year and a half, 3 years tops. What if this pushes them? Oh my God, this is depressing. But I'm all in on the Golden Bachelor.